Hello everybody, today I'm at Zeigler, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, taking a look at this all-new 2019 Ram 1500. This particular model is the Laramie Sport. As you can see, you do get color-matched front bumpers and rear bumpers, which I'll show you in a second. You do get the LED lighting package standard, which is extremely bright, color matched grille, as well as color matched trim above the grille. This sport specific hood has vents up top, and you have your 1500 with your 5.7 Hemi badging right there. Typically it would be somewhere in here. This vehicle does come with 20-inch rims. This vehicle also has almost every single safety feature available. You do get front and rear parking sensors, LED fog lights that are also cornering lights. This does not have the front tow hooks, but they would go right there if you had them. This color is Delmonico red. Absolutely beautiful. The Laramie trim gives you the fender flares included from the factory. There's your Ram logo. You do have chrome tow mirrors with LED turn signal indicators. Passive entry to lock and unlock the vehicle. Very nice. Here's the key fob for this vehicle. Really nice sturdy construction. As you can see, you can control the tailgate from the button, which I will show you later. Making our way to the back, they do have some sort of plastic trim here to protect from rock chips. That is behind the wheel and in front of it as well. You have a front wheel liner and rear wheel liner. However, there's no liner up top. Here's your LED tail lights with blind spot monitoring right there. There's that color matched rear bumper, and your parking sensors are right here. You do have a 4-pin and 7-pin connector, and they have moved the spare tire point right here. It used to be up underneath the tailgate, so if you want to add an aftermarket light bar in there, you can do so. You just pop this open, and that's how you have access to the spare tire. 4x4. There's the new updated Ram logo. The backup camera right here, and the tailgate is just a button. It's not an actual latch anymore. There's your Laramie badging. Let's take a closer look at the interior of this vehicle. Alrighty, taking a closer look at the interior of this Ram Laramie Sport. You can see we have some really nice trim accent pieces throughout. This looks like a dark carbon fiber material with a silver inlay. You do have 2-person memory seats. Here is all of your window controls and lock and unlock button, as well as your mirror control up top. Working our way over, you have all of your lighting controls, and you have your dimmer switch for the gauge cluster and the ambient lighting. You have an electronic parking brake. I don't know if you'll be able to see that because of the glare. And then to the right of that, you have your power adjustable pedals. The steering wheel is not automatic. It is manual tilt and telescoping. Real easy to do though. Starting up front with the gauge cluster, you have an absolutely beautiful layout. RPMs on the left, speed on the right. You have your engine temperature as well as your fuel. Then in the middle you have this absolutely beautiful LED screen. You can control what you see on the screen on the left side of the steering wheel with this control pad right here. Lots of parameters you can monitor. think it's very nice. This battery voltage is also LED, it's not analog. Very cool. Compass, temperature, oil temperature, your fuel mileage range right here. That is indicating that my tailgate is down currently, and that's indicating that I have low fuel. Coming back to the steering wheel, like I said, over here you can control all of the information and parameters on the screen up front. To the right of that you have your hands-free calling buttons. Over on the right side of the steering wheel, this is all of your cruise control settings. Below that you have your manual gear select. You do have a really nice leather wrap steering wheel, and on the back you have your channel preset rocker on the left, and on the right you have your volume control. So really nice. I love this new Ram logo and the quality of this leather wrap steering wheel. It is also heated, if I might add. Working our way over towards the center console, we have your push button start, which is standard on all new 2019 Ram 1500s. Below that you have your rotary dial gear select, as well as your transfer case right here to the left of that. Really nice accent colors in this vehicle. This vehicle does come with the Alpine audio system. You can opt for a Harman Kardon system if you'd like. Right here we have a little storage tray for maybe a couple pens, pencils, and some glasses, as well as a 12-volt outlet. So if you do have a GPS for some reason, or dash cam or radar detector, you can plug it in right there so you're not dripping cords all over the place. We have your new updated Uconnect system, which is way more responsive than it used to be in the past, and in my opinion it is probably the best touchscreen system of the big three, that being General Motors, Chevy, or Ford, and Ram. General Motors and Chevy are the same. Really high resolution. I'll put the truck in reverse right now so you can see how good it looks. It's like you're watching 4K. It's like you're watching 4K TV. Put the truck back in park. Below that you have your audio controls right here, as well as your mute button, your hazard lights, and your screen on-off button, which I think is really cool, especially if it's dark out and you don't want to see the screen lighting up the interior of the truck. Here's your tune and browse scroll dial. Under that you have heated and cooled driver and passenger seats. It is warm today, so I have mine on. Then there's your heated steering wheel button right there in the middle. And then all of this is your HVAC controls. Below that we have your integrated trailer brake control right here. And when you pull this lever, you can actually see how much gain you're applying. Very cool. To the right of that, we have your traction control on-off button. We have your tow haul mode, your parking sensor off and on for the rear and the front. So if you're backing something up and you know you're close to something and you don't want to hear that beep, with a push of a button you can turn it on and off, and there will be an audible note and a message on the information cluster. I love that they have physical buttons you can just push to turn them on and off instead of having to go through information within the touchscreen. Really cool that they did that. Under that you have your compact disc reader, and then to the right of that you have two USB-C ports, two USB ports, and an auxiliary port. Right here you have a little storage tray for a small iPad or cell phone. Then we have this massive center console in the middle. I love how Ram utilized the space. They made this as customizable as they can. You do have two cup holders right here, change storage, and then a storage tray. However, if you want even more storage and you want it to be a deeper storage area, you push this button and you can slide it back and lock it in certain places. So now I have a very deep storage tray, and on the bottom I have a 115 volt outlet, so you can charge a laptop if you'd like. Moving this forward is easy, just push the button and slide. Working our way back here, we have a really nice leather wrapped console. You do have this Ram logo which is embossed in this, which is really nice. I like that. The first tier of storage is like this felt material. You can put a phone in there, you got a charger right there, so if you don't want people to see it while you're parked, you can do that. Tiny little storage trays right here on both sides. And then the second tier of storage opens the whole thing, and you have very deep storage that continues throughout. Just some little Easter eggs. On the back of this, you do have your trigonomic ratios. Really cool. Kind of cool that they did that for you. And then I don't know if you'll be able to see because of the lighting, but down here we have all of the generation of Ram trucks. And this is a little divider that you can flip up. I think it's kind of cool that they did that for you. Working our way over to the passenger side, we do have this really nice Laramie logo, as well as a secret little glove box. You can put electronic devices you don't want people to necessarily see. Close is easy. Nice glove box right there. Absolutely beautiful leather in this Ram. I love these seats. These are probably the nicest truck seats I've been in. Really comfortable. Headrest, I don't know if you'll be able to hear the clicks, but you can adjust it to like that, and then to reset it you just pull all the way down and then it goes back. You do have a 3-door universal garage remote, as well as lit vanity. Up here you do have storage for glasses. This button right here controls the front, or the rear sliding window, I should say. Let's see if I can get it on camera. There we go. Then you have your assist and SOS buttons, your LED map lights right here, your door on off. I believe that's the jingle, or maybe that's the child safety lock, I'm not entirely sure. Here's all your dome or map lights on, and then this, I don't know if you'll be able to see, this button right here can lower the tailgate for you. So you can do that inside the vehicle now. Overall, I'm really impressed with the amount of detail and craftsmanship in these vehicles. The Laramie is my personal favorite trim, and is probably the one I would opt for when I'm in the market. You just get so many standard features over, let's say, a Bighorn. Even outside of Ram, I think the model you'd compare this to if it was an F-150 would be a Lariat, and it just seems like you get so much more bang for your buck going the Ram route. Let's see how much room we have in the back seats of this vehicle. Before I get in, I want to show you something. Ram gives you these little storage totes integrated in the floor on both sides of the vehicle. They are bigger than the outgoing model. Something to note too is they do give you measurements. On this side it is centimeters from 0 to 26, it looks like, and then on this side it's inches from 1 to 15. These also remove, so you can put ice in there and keep drinks cold and clean it out. Very cool that they give you that. Lifting and lowering the seats is easy. You can do it with one hand. I like that a lot. Overall, really good quality, really impressed. Getting up and in is very simple. Starting in the driver's seat, you do have behind seat storage, driver's side and passenger side. Cup holders in the middle console right here. AC vents for the rear passengers. Little storage cubby for a phone. Under that you have 2 USB-Cs and 2 USB ports, as well as a 115 volt outlet. This is a flat load floor, meaning there is no transmission hump. I'm really happy they went that route. Now sitting in the middle, I can sit normally instead of having my feet and knees up in the air. This center seat folds down. Something that I like that Ram did is instead of having a portion of the seat fold down, the whole seat does. And not only do you have cup holders, but you also have storage. You can put some pens here, a phone or small tablet right there, and folding it up is very easy. There are some of your rear speakers, and you do have an LED dome light up top. Tons of room back here. I am 5'11", and I say I have a solid 7 or 8 inches of knee space before I hit the front seat. The front seat is positioned where it would be if I was driving. Very easy to get in and out with all these grab handles throughout. Let's take a quick look at the bed. So like I said earlier, there's a couple ways to get the tailgate of this vehicle open. You can either come up behind it and push the tailgate release button. You can push the button on the key fob, or you can push the button in the cab. To do the key fob button, you just push this twice and it lowers. This is a light, soft open and close tailgate, so I can close it with 2 fingers. Something to note, the tailgate, the hood, and all of the doors on this vehicle are aluminum. That's how they were able to save some of that weight. Let's take a quick look at this window sticker right now. So I will read it for you just in case you can't see because of the glare. The base price of this vehicle is $45,695. Again, it's the Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab 4x4 in Delmonico red with the 5.7 Hemi and the 8-speed automatic transmission. Here's all of your standard equipment for this vehicle, right here. Your optional equipment starts right here as well. The Sport Appearance Package is a $2,295 option. This vehicle does come with a 392 rear end axle ratio, bringing the total price to $53,820. Your fuel economy estimates are right here. Estimated 15 miles per gallon city, 21 highway for a combined total fuel economy of 17 miles per gallon. You can probably have this vehicle for less than the sticker price depending on what rebates and incentives you qualify for. I'd like to thank Zeigler, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram for allowing me to come to their lot and do a video walkthrough on this vehicle. If you're interested in this vehicle or a new Ram 1500, I'll put all the contact info in the description below. Like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.